Hello everyone, my name is JP Dunn. I'm coming to you from the back seat of my silver 2015 Mazda X3, or just Mazda 3, whatever, I don't like cars anyway, because I was recording this video in my house, but my voice was too loud for my mother's liking, so I got booted. So now I'm in the back seat of my car because I need to give my 63 subscribers the content that they are craving every single day and every single cell of their body needs. I'm 6 feet tall, and I feel like back seats of the cars aren't really made for people who are over 6 feet. Even like 5'9" would be pushing it. Because I had my seat back really far, and I feel bad for anyone who wants to sit back here. Y'all would have been smushed. So to get to the point of this video, first of all, I have all my essentials I need in my car. I have my water bottle. I have my script. Always good to be prepared. And I'm going to make this video. It's basically going to be about my backstory. I am nothing special. I'm pretty generic. I am pretty normal. I'm a 24-year-old millennial who basically loves all things anime, video games, fitness. I like to twerk. You know, I'm known in the twerk community as white chocolate. I like coffee, anything with caffeine I like energy drinks, bang, 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 I enjoy. Cats, I love cats. Anything you think of when you think of a gay, stereotypical white boy from the suburbs, think of me. If this is your first time here, or if you're from the future, like 2022, and you're binging all my videos because I'm a celebrity who's rich and famous, salutations. A couple months ago, I had the idea of starting a YouTube channel because I wanted to get my personality out into the world. My dad's staring at me, by the way. He's like, what is he doing in the backseat of his car? I'm making a YouTube video, father. Where was I? A couple months ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel because I wanted to get my personality out into the world. I wanted another hobby to kind of pass the time in quarantine. Just let my creativity flow in a positive way. I'm gonna be honest, like my late teenage years in life, I don't know where all of this is going. I do have a few videos up right now. The thing with my channel is I didn't really want a niche. I didn't really want to be niched down so drastically that I have to do the same type of videos every single time. I don't like that. I like to think a YouTube channel is like a dessert buffet. I think that dessert buffet should have variety. I think that dessert buffet should be, ooh, I've never seen that one before. Or, ooh, I know what that is, but I want to see how they made it. If you had Rocky Road ice cream every single night, you would get bored. You would want a different type of ice cream or a different type of dessert, like lava cake. I did want this channel to be like a vlogging channel at first, but we can't go anywhere. And if you do go somewhere, you're canceled by the internet. So I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I don't want to get the itis. So I've resorted to making videos from the back seat of my car or my bedroom when my parents aren't home because I want to entertain all of you. I want to connect with all of you. And I want to brighten up the world with my personality and wit. So I did a ton of research on how to start a YouTube channel, but I didn't really agree with a lot of it. A lot of the videos were basically, hey, let me show you all of this expensive equipment. Here are my affiliate links. Go buy it, because I'm trying to convince you this is what you need for a YouTube channel. But I didn't really think you need to drop $3,000 on one camera. Don't get me wrong, good equipment goes a long way. The CARES Act was very, very generous. I have college bills to pay. Originally, too, small fun fact that I hope is placed on my Wikipedia page one day in the trivia section. This channel was going to be a fitness channel, but I thought to myself, I was already a fitness trainer for 3 years, and I didn't really want to make it a job again. Oh my god, my battery is about to die. I'll be right back. Okay, we are good. Yep, we are smoky. Where was I? Oh, So I did have this idea of making my channel about fitness, but I thought to myself, JP, you were already a fitness trainer for 3 years. You left for a reason. You don't really want to make fitness work again. You don't want to make it a job again. So I decided against that, and then I thought of the vlogging, like I said, which doesn't work out right now. Also, with fitness channels, I didn't really feel like looking like a supermodel for 365 days a year. That's pretty unattainable unless you have God-given sex symbol genetics. And I really love putting food into my oral cavity. So I said to myself, JP, you have a lot of good advice. I consider myself pretty good with people. Why not make YouTube videos blabbing to the community about what you think? So yeah, I decided to make this channel about what I want and to let my personality blossom. I'll do random skits, random reenactments of things that happened in my life, and travel vlogs once the itis goes away. I don't want my channel to have a specific niche because as humans, we evolve, we grow, our viewpoints change, and what I make videos about in a year might not be what I want to make videos about in a year or two. If you've already stuck around for this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are amazing. You deserve chocolate. You deserve flowers. You deserve hot, steamy intercourse. All of it, the whole smorgasbord. So a little backstory to get to know me a smidge. I was born on planet Earth on the continent of North America in the country of the US of A, in the state of New Jersey, in the city of Ridgewood, but grew up in New York State just north of Manhattan. I don't know why my parents decided to drive 35 to 40 miles to give birth to me when the nearest hospital is 7 miles away. Maybe I knew how crazy the world was going to be and was just kind of telling my mother through my umbilical cord, hey, I don't want to come out, postpone as much as possible. But oxytocin did its thing and said, hey, you gotta get out, you gotta go. And out I went, head first, bloody crying into the fray. I grew up in a white, pretty strict household. My parents are pretty no-nonsense people. I love them, but they always had to have like a vice grip on something. They also forced me to have a mushroom cut for about 7 years. And that led to a fair amount of bullying in middle school and elementary school, I believe. We had the, stereotypical White House with the gates in front. We always seemed to have ski lift tickets in our jackets, even though we never really went skiing. They were just kind of always there throughout the years. We never got our high fives right on the first try. That's never a thing. They were always redone. There was that one couch that you could never sit on. There was the couch you sat on and the couch you didn't sit on. Each couch held 3 people, so unless you sat on the couch that you could sit on, you're standing. You can't sit on that couch. Unacceptable. Nope. It's a no-sitting couch. But I digress. Ooh, that's really dark all of a sudden. Fast forward to high school, I was in the anime clique. The ones that like to dress up and go to conventions. Super fun, even if you don't even watch any anime or play video games. Any One Piece fans out there? Anyone? And I was a pretty decent student. B's mostly, some A's here and there. Nothing spectacular, but I got that diploma. Get your diplomas. I rode on a private crew team that wasn't associated with my school. And I did play lacrosse for a year, but I was too overweight to run fast. So no one ever passed me the ball. So I didn't stay on lacrosse for too long. The only reason I stayed with crew was because there wasn't really a lot of running involved. I don't like to run. I get bored when I run, whether it be outdoors or on a treadmill. My crew team never really ran. Looking back, we did some running, but looking back, the other crew teams that we saw, because sometimes there were other crew teams practicing there, they ran. And I used to get anxiety going into practice thinking, well, I had anxiety going into every practice, but it was higher when I saw people running, trying to see if they were on my team or not. I liked crew because you don't run in crew. It's not a running sport. You row in a boat. So that's why I stayed with crew for a while. Yeah, pretty long time. Now, in my, what was it? I think it was my junior or senior year of high school, I got a job at a Regal movie theater that just opened up in my town. It was my first ever interaction with the public, and whatever your first job was with the public, you know how the public can be. I was an usher first, and with an usher, you don't really deal with people unless you are a ticket taker, or sometimes people need help finding their theater. So I cleaned, theaters, did my thing, swept up all that popcorn, cleaned all them sodas. Then one day I was in concession, and you deal with a lot of people in concession. Those prices are not cheap. A small soda was $6. $6. Small popcorn, I think, went for like $9. Sneak your own food in, it's too expensive. It was my first job, but I do believe that if I didn't have that job, I think it toughened me up in terms of dealing with the public, because getting yelled at over soda and popcorn every day leaves a few scars on you. I'm being over dramatic. I didn't get yelled at, but you know how people give that attitude, like they're not standing in line for 20 minutes looking at the price and they act surprised when I tell them, or they think I make the price. This literally at the bottom of the corporate ladder concession stand worker who's 17 years old, just wanting to pass all his finals, decides how much. Anyway, so I worked there for about 11 months, give or take. Then I quit because I was going to school. I graduated from high school and then I started to go to college. And I was like 99% of the people who went to college and had no idea why they chose the major they'd chosen. So I went to college and then I dropped out. Then I went back to college, then I dropped out. Then I went back a third time, and I dropped out. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know why I was there. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I was 19, 20 years old, and I think I went from environmental science to sociology to criminal justice, and I had no reason as to why I was picking it. And as I was playing tag with college, I got a job at a Pier 1 Imports selling high-end furniture to women who kind of gave off a lot of Karen vibes, and they were the type of people who, when they walk into a store, they're like, "You serve me. No one else is here but me." I'm not gonna lie though, those candles were schmexy. I still have a box of them, and I light them all the time. Yep, Pier 1 Imports candles are lit, but expensive. Now, long story short, I had a huge disagreement with my manager at Pier 1 Imports and got fired. That could probably be a video of a reenactment. Anyway, so yeah, I got fired. So that ended my stint at Pier 1 Imports. Now, after I got fired, I started working at a gym as a personal trainer, and we're going to get into how I kind of got into that in a little bit. I'll give you all the spices, the sauce, I'll give you all the tea, mix it all together, and but yes, that's basically a very brief rundown of my timeline of my first quarter of my life.